Hey guys, Colleen here, and today I'll be doing my September wrap-up, and for the month of September I read 4 books and 6 novellas, so let's get started. So the first book that I read in September was The Maze Runner by James Dashner. It was a library book, but I gave it a 4 out of 5 stars. I really enjoyed that book, and I really like the concept of it. The movie's out now, and I'm pretty sure you all know what it's all about, and I really like how the maze was made out. And I'm not going to talk to you about the plot, you can read the book or even watch the movie. For the second book that I read Will Grayson by John Green and David Levitin. It's a contemporary book and I didn't really enjoy it, but I gave it a 3 out of 5 stars. The reason why I didn't like it, it was just because I'm not into contemporary, I was probably not in the mood for it, and just the things that I wanted to happen didn't happen. So yes, but if you want to read it, definitely read it. And so I decided I wanted to read a novella, and so I picked up The Assassin's Blade by Sarah J. Maas. This is a bind-up of 5 novellas and I really loved every one of them, especially the ones with Sam Cortlandt in it. I treasured all those moments. And if you've read the Throne of Glass series and you haven't read The Assassin's Blade, why? Why? I know you don't have to read it, but I definitely recommend you to read it. Especially when you want to know more about Selena and her past life, and of course, you get to meet Sam Cortlandt and Arobin. 5 out of 5 stars from me. After I read The Assassin's Blade, Air of Fire came out, and naturally I was going to read it. So I read Air of Fire by Sarah J. Maas. Oh my god, I can't believe I have to wait for another year for the next book. This is why I don't like reading incompleted series, because the frustration of waiting for the next books. Oh, I can't wait for it because I just need to know, okay? But at the same time, I don't want the series to end. The world building is so amazing, but I have to restrain myself from talking more about it because spoilers. 5 out of 5 stars from me. And so, since September was almost finished and I still had a few days, so I wanted to make sure I finished one more book. And so I decided to read The Elite by Kira Cass because it's a thin book, it was easy to read, the selection was a very fast read, so I figured The Elite would be a great choice. This book was filled with frustration because I can't talk about it because it's spoilers, but still. The things that I wanted to happen didn't happen, the things I wanted them to do, they didn't do, and so I hope the one won't be a disappointment. 3 out of 5 stars for me. The sixth novella that I read was The Prince, and it was a selection novella. It was in Maxon's perspective. It was really nice to see things in his perspective and how he felt in those moments, and so 3 out of 5 stars from me. And so, since it's going to be October, which is the month of Halloween, I wanted to have a theme going on, but I also wanted to make sure my TBR is very doable. So I have 5 books to show you, and so the first book that I want to read for Halloween is The Unbecoming of Mara Dyer by Michelle Hopkins. How does this relate to Halloween, you may ask? I don't know much about this book, but Cassandra Clare said that it was haunting and dreamlike, so I am going to trust Cassandra Clare's judgment. I want to read this, and if I do finish it, I want to read The Evolution of Mara Dyer, which is the sequel to The Unbecoming of Mara Dyer, and the third book comes out in November, which is The Retribution of Mara Dyer. And if, and only if, I get to finish the books in my TBR, I want to read The Fifth Way by Rick Yancey. Aliens are included in this book, so yes, it relates to Halloween. And I'm currently reading 2 books, and that is The Scorched Trials by James Dashner. It is a sequel to the Maze Runner trilogy. I'm only in page 92, and I'm not very interested in it, but it's kind of getting better. I hope I will end up liking it because I enjoyed the first one, and so I want to enjoy the second one too. I've heard a lot of mixed reviews about this book. Comment down below and tell me how you felt about this book and whether I should keep reading. And last but not least, I am currently reading Gone Girl by Gillian Flynn, and oh my god, it's amazing. I am only on page 53, but so far so good. The first time I read the first page, I was already intrigued, and I didn't want to put it down, but I had to because my eyes were about to close and I had to go to sleep because school. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to like this video and comment down below what books you're reading for October, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!